Hello, I'm going to do the Leo energy reading and I'm going to use my crystal cards as an overall energy for your reading, and then I'm going to use my Green Witch Tarot to get a tarot message, and then I'm going to pull 2 bonus oracle cards for you at the end of the reading. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. Okay, so we're going to get our crystal cards here, and we're going to pull a crystal card for Leo. I feel like this one here wanted to come out for you, and then we will look at that after we pull our tarot cards for Leo. We have the Page of Wands, and then we have the 8 of Wands, and then we have three of Swords. We have 4 of Wands and overall energy. All right. For Leo, we have the 9 of Wands and we have the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like the first thing that comes to mind is working on your insecurities, because we have this card here where he is bracing himself on the table and he's looking at that little fairy, and he's like questioning it. Like, you can tell in his look, like, I don't know, do I trust you or do I not trust you? I feel like you might have your guard up around you, that you have these walls up around you to protect yourself, and that anyone that comes towards you, you question them and you keep them at arm's length. And I feel like that's what you need to work on, because 3 of Pentacles is like working. So it's like working on, it's like there's these walls that are around this person, and I feel like you have these walls all around you, but here there's only walls behind them, right? There's only blocks behind them. So you've kind of opened up in front of you to let in people or opportunities or positive energy or whatever that is. Sometimes we just surround ourselves with lots of different things, and we put our walls up to protect ourselves because we feel we need to protect ourselves. So I feel like that's what's going on with you. We have the Page of Wands. I feel like it's new energies, but it's setting new boundaries for yourself, and it's saying that it's not something that can just come down all at once, that it's kind of taking it back and taking it to the beginning, but putting a lighter boundary around, and being open and willing to the opportunity that, okay, I'm willing to let my boundaries down, but there's certain, things that I need to have from this person or the situation in order for me to feel more comfortable. But kind of taking those new actions and setting those new boundaries, because he is setting a boundary here, but it's not a big wall. Like up here, I feel like it's a big wall. I feel like it's as tall as that there. But here it's kind of lighter. It's a little bit like the donkey is kind of close. I feel like you're keeping a big distance between you. Like your boundaries are very high and they're, you've backed away, but being willing to kind of set smaller boundaries, so that way you have that ability, because you'll never find out if you always keep those walls up, that it will always be the same. But if you start to let them down and loosen up some of those boundaries, then you can open the door for things to come in and see where it goes from there. We have 8 of Wands, where she's sitting on her mat and she's kind of setting up how she wants to do things. She's got all her wands lined up. She has her twine. She has her flowers. She's got her knife. So it's like setting it up in a way that you feel comfortable is for you. Not worrying about what other people say, because it doesn't have anything to do with them. It has to do with you and how setting those boundaries to where you feel it's comfortable for you. We have the 3 of Swords, which I love this one because she has her bags and she's getting ready to go into this dilapidated shack. But it's like, is she getting ready to go into it, or is she packing it up and is she leaving it, right? But that's a decision, whatever resonates with you. Do you feel like this is something that you want to, it's going to take some work to get this back on track. And since I first kind of said like she's getting ready to go in, that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, is that you're getting ready to go into this new phase, into this new section of your life. And it's going to take some time to build it, right? Because it's fallen apart And it doesn't mean that it's something that should be torn down and thrown away. It's just going to need some tender, loving care. It's going to need some work. It's going to need some time. And this is something that I feel that you need to realize, is that this is something that's going to take some work. It's going to take some time, right? Going to take some work. And then I feel like this is what we have here, is we're going from this dilapidated shack to all of a sudden, like, these people are happy, they're working together, and it's being prosperous, and it feels brighter, right? Because we have a brighter, this is very dark. It's got the dark blues and the dark greens. But over here, it feels lighter. We have a lot of white here, a lot of lighter gray. They're smiling. So it's turning this shack, whatever this can represent to you, right? That you have all these boundaries up, that you have all these walls up, that you're pushing everything and everyone away. That you're saying, let me lighten up a little bit here, but I need to do it at a pace that I feel is comfortable for me. And let me do it on my own terms. And then that's what it turns into. So it's rewarding not only for you, but it's for the people that you have around you, because they're seeing that you're lightening up and that you're loosening up and that you're trying to take opportunities. And that's definitely a good thing, right? That's what life is about. That's what learning is about, is saying, okay, I can have my boundaries, but I need to lessen them because I don't want to miss out on anything, right? That you don't want to miss out on anything, that you don't want to miss out on relationships, that you don't want to be just by yourself, surrounded by all of these walls. And then let's look at the crystal card. We have Amazonite, objectivity, filter, truth. Filtering vibrations from what is filtering vibration. Hello, can I talk? Filtering vibrations is what Amazonite does best from electromagnetic pollution, your thoughts and environmental influences. So if you are prone to environmental sensitivity, this stone has your back. This is a great way to cleanse yourself from technology. If you need a break from your devices, this stone encourages discernment, allowing you to be unbiased in your decision making. Objectivity leads the way, offering clarity on which choices are best for you. Detach from the outside in order to connect to the inside. Definitely. So if you're on your phone a lot, if you're on social media a lot, sometimes, we just need to get away from that. We need to take a break from that. And we just need to go into a space where we really feel like we can connect with ourselves. And what does that represent for you? For me, it's going to the barn. It's a beautiful space, and it's just being outside in nature, and it's enjoying the outdoors. And that's where I can reconnect with myself. So what is it that works for you? Is it, going for a walk, going to the gym, going to the ocean, going to the lake, going fishing? What is that? Sometimes when we do those things and we look out for ourselves and we take care of ourselves, we're able to refocus and say, you know what, I need that time to disconnect so I can reconnect with myself. And I feel like once you do this, that this all starts to become clear, that you start to see, yeah, I've got my walls up too high, I've got my boundaries set too far, I've got to work on these things, I've got to work on myself as to what is going to work best for me. And I need to kind of repair this shack here. I need to take my time, and I need to repair things, and I need to rebuild what has fallen apart so that I can achieve this partnership, I can achieve this happiness. All right, so let's grab a numerology card here for you. We have number 78, spiritual career. So I feel like it's whatever that source that you have that you feel to reconnect with. And that is, I feel it goes with that stone as getting away from technology and to be in nature or be in that place where you feel you can reconnect and have that guidance. Let's also grab a Whispers of Healing for you, Leo. Oh, that one fell out. Okay, I picked this one, but this one had fallen out. I didn't see it. We have Guardian, that there's someone looking over you. I feel that goes with a spiritual career, that there's energies that are looking over you. I feel that there are signs, and I just feel like there's energies around you that are trying to help guide you towards this freedom almost from yourself and freedom from these walls. And then we have breathe. I feel that goes back with the stone, is what is that thing that you can do that helps you to breathe? I feel like you kind of have shallow breathing because you're just feeling so guarded. And when you get out and you get into that, do that thing that really brings you back to life, that you can take deeper breaths and you can breathe better, you can breathe easier, you can breathe lighter, because you're like, I don't have all of this weight around me, and I don't have all of these walls set up around me that are blocking the fresh air to come in for me. Sometimes we have to look at those activities that we're doing, that are they stifling us, right? If you're always on social media, or you're always watching TV, or you're always trying to find things to not deal with the actual situation, right? That we're just like, I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to deal with it. Yes, there are times when it's okay to do that, but then when it starts to become long term, we're just stifling our own growth, right? And it's making that shack more dilapidated. And it's time to fix that up and breathe. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.